This is a homework hint video for Mr. Reed's Year 10 Maths group, homework number 1. It should help you with the homework if you've got stuck. So if we just get straight on with it, question 1. For the first few questions, you either need to look in your maths book for all your list of primes, or you need to look up on the internet primes to 100, get a list of them, and just look which numbers are prime and which aren't, and try and memorise as many of them as you can. So you should recognise prime numbers, certainly up to 50. Same is true of question 2. Just look at that list of primes, or from memory, remember which numbers are prime and which aren't, answer the questions, and the same on question 3. If we move on, question 4, you need to explain why 42 is not a prime number. That will mean that you need to think about the factors of 42, possibly writing them all out might make it really obvious why 42 can't possibly be prime. On to question 5. Again, it's about factors. Think about the factors of 41, write them all out, and you should be fairly clear about why 41 must be a prime number. On to question 6. Look at the final digit of each number. Same over here as well. Look at the final digit. It should be really obvious that these numbers all divide by something, and that should be all the clues you need to answer the question about why, without calculation, there can't be any prime numbers in that box. On to question 7. The most difficult question on the homework. Consecutive means next to each other in the list. For example, the numbers 2 and 3 are both prime and they're next to each other in the list of primes. So are the numbers 5 and 7. They are both prime and they are both consecutive in the list of primes. Now what you have to do in this question is work out which two primes that are next to each other in the list of primes multiply to make 437. Once you've found those two numbers, which you can find by using a calculator, just quickly multiply some primes together and see if you can work it out. Once you've got those numbers, add them together. That's what it means there, the sum. And that's the answer to the question. On to question 8. So there's a little typo there. You were probably taught at primary school that a prime number is a number that divides by itself and 1. And that, I'm afraid, is not a very good worded definition of what prime is. You should have a better definition in your maths book. If you don't have one written in your maths book, Google it. Look online for a definition and see something to do with factors. I'll write that definition down and think about why it's a better definition of primes than a number that divides by itself and 1. Moving on to question 9. Well, questions 9 and 10 are both just simply what does this word mean. You've got to, question 9, say what multiple means. Question 10, what does factor mean? Just either look them up again in the keywords that you've written down in your maths book, or look them up online and write down a word definition of what multiple means and what factor means. I would definitely give an example of each with numbers. So for example, you could say that 30 is a multiple of 10. Try and come up with your own examples and just show me that you understand what these words mean. The reason these words are important is they'll come up in more complicated questions, and you need to be confident that you know what they mean in order to solve more difficult problems. That's it. Come and see me if you're stuck, and good luck.